Hey you guys, what's going on? A couple of years ago, I released an episode here on Tanya Aliza TV sharing with you a bunch of cool ways that you could make some extra money if you are looking to do that. Because I have a lot of people that came up to me at that time that said, hey Tanya, I really want to invest in your courses. I want to invest in your coaching. I want to invest in with you in some way. I just don't have additional extra money to do that. And so whenever somebody comes to me and they say, hey, we don't have any extra money, or we can't afford this, we can't afford that, especially when it comes to investing in yourself, my heart just completely breaks. It shatters. And I always want to solve that problem, or at least help you to solve that problem. Well, since that episode aired a few years ago, a lot has changed in the landscape of opportunity. And there's so many new apps and services and things that you can take advantage of to earn some extra money from home, or even outside of the home, just earn some extra money in general. So I wanted to do this episode to update the other ever so popular episode and give it a refresh with all of the new stuff that's out there. I believe now more than ever, we need this information on how to take control of our financial future and not have it in someone else's hands. So I'm very excited to have put this information together for you today in the episode. And heck, some of these things that I'm about to share in the episode might even spike some really crazy thoughts to give you a new career path. You never know. So I'm going to reveal these ways that you can make some extra money in just a minute, so stay tuned. Welcome to episode 233. My name is Tanya Aliza, and I help entrepreneurs and network marketers create success fast, while most importantly, helping you to design a lifestyle that you love. I've been my own entrepreneur since 2009, and I've gone on to create a multiple seven-figure brand and business, working all remotely online from either my laptop or my phone, which is pretty cool. And I love to come and share a lot of these cool strategies with you each and every week here on Tanya Aliza TV. So we release a new training episode, we release free resources for you and your life and your business. And I'm so excited for you to be here. So if you're not yet subscribed, get notified, and make sure to drop us a comment and let me know how my training has helped you or impacted your life as a whole. I'm interested to hear about it. Okay, so let's dive in. Before I give you these 5 ways, I actually have a bonus way that I've added. So a little spoiler alert, we've got a bonus in this video for you. But these are really cool 5 ways. But before I do that, I want to just shower you with value today. So I was thinking about these 5 ways to make some extra money, and my brain just kept going. And so I released 25 ways in a guide for you. So I was like, I can do the video about 5. And then we'll just give you 25 extra ways to make some extra money, just so you have all these resources at your fingertips so you can find the right one for you and your family. So if you'd like to pick up the 25 ways, see where my brain went with all that, then head over to the blog over on TanyaAliza.com/233. I'll leave a link in the description of where you're watching this video. That'll take you to the blog post, and then right below this video on the blog, there'll be a big yellow button that you can click, and you can request access for free. You can request access to the 25 different ways that you can earn some extra income from home without an initial investment of money. So I hope you love all the value that we put together. We wanted to make this super valuable for you. Okay, so the first way is a really cool one, and this is probably one of my favorites. Nope, they're all my favorite. But the first way is using Airbnb Experiences. Now, I know that we probably all heard about Airbnb, right? But not everybody is comfortable renting out their space. I don't know about you, but I'm not comfortable renting out my space. You might not be, but obviously that is also another opportunity. But this is all about Airbnb Experiences. So I remember when my sister and I went to Italy together, we did a whole bunch of Airbnb experiences, and basically you can post an experience in your hometown. for people to pay money to be a part of. So my sister and I did cooking classes, and we actually went to somebody's house and we did the cooking classes. She taught us how to make pasta, and then we cooked up the pasta. We had it with like wine and pasta, and we paid like 50 or 60 euros to be a part of this experience. So there's actually some pretty good money depending on what it is that you want to do. You could do bike tours, you could do hiking tours, you could do a food tour. You know your city or area best, and if it's frequently visited, you could put an experience together for people. So what I would recommend that you do is go to research Airbnb Experiences, get some ideas that maybe you could create an experience for people coming to your town, and then put it up on Airbnb. It's a phenomenal way to make some extra cash. The second way is to post your virtual services. So there is things that there are things that you are good at. I know you're good at some things, right? Whether it be writing or editing or social media posting or social media commenting. Think of any virtual work that you could do for people, right? Maybe you're in graphics design or website design. And then you can actually post your virtual services. So here's 3 places that you can post that are, in my opinion, the best. You can go find Facebook groups that have a community of people that would find your services useful. And you could just post a little post that says, hey guys, I am really good at doing this. My services are available in case you guys need any virtual work, part-time, full-time, whatever your hours are, right? So you could get yourself out there that way. You could also post on Fiverr. You can start an account with Fiverr. Great way to post your virtual services and have people find you and hire you on Fiverr. And then there's also Upwork. And I've talked about Upwork before. I love them. They're amazing. You can track your time in there. You can get paid through there. They kind of do everything for you. And if you're not sure, you're like, well, what could people hire me for? Then go to Fiverr or go to Upwork and look at what other people are getting paid to do to get some really good ideas. The third way to make some extra cash is to post your services on your Nextdoor app. So this is a new app that I've discovered, and apparently I'm probably the last person on planet Earth to discover it. I probably don't think so, but it feels that way when I talk about it. People are like, oh yeah, we've been on Nextdoor, and I'm like, I'm just learning about this. So anyways, Nextdoor is an app you can download from your app store. And what it is you create a profile and you put the street you live on, and it actually connects you with your other neighbors in your neighborhood and surrounding areas, surrounding neighborhoods. And it's almost like a neighborhood forum. You can definitely get sucked into this, but I love it because I've been able to get some really good recommendations and suggestions from my fellow neighbors. But you can also post any services that you are available to do for anybody and just let people know, hey, I'm available to do XYZ, and you guys can, share this with your friend or hire me or message me, and we can talk about what it is that you need and how I can help you. So it's a really good way if you maybe have a free weekend and you want to pick up some extra cash, and maybe you don't want to Uber or drive around, driving people around Uber style. It's kind of like the services, Nextdoor service, the Uber of Nextdoor services. Is that right? I don't know. The fourth way to make some extra cash is offer your photography services or videography services. Now you might be saying to yourself, well, Tanya, I'm not a photographer. I'm not a professional videographer. Who would hire me for their services? And with that mindset, you're right, no one would. However, let's change the mindset a little bit. And here, let me help you. So there are many, many, many people in your local hometown. I am one of them, by the way, that, they have an influential brand. Maybe they're in cosmetology. Maybe they're a hairstylist. Maybe they're a real estate professional. Anybody that you can think of that's using social media right now to get their services out there, right? And they would love, 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 love for somebody to come in for the day and do little videos that they could use on their Instagram stories or their Facebook stories, or little pictures of what it is that they're doing, little bits behind the scenes, right? Giving them creatives to use on their social media to help them with their social media. So what if you made a list of some people you could call on and say, hey, don't know if you know, but I have these services. I'm a local neighbor in your neighborhood. Would love the opportunity maybe to grab a coffee and see if you need my services, or if you do, I'm here, here's my information, right? You don't even need to start business cards. Don't worry about that. Just get it out there. The fifth way to make some extra cash is an app that I'm guilty of being on like daily. It's called Poshmark. And there's other apps like this, by the way, so you can go to your app store and you can just search for Poshmark. But you can also find other consignment apps. This is what it is. And you can sell any of your clothes or accessories or shoes. Come on, ladies. I know that we all have extra shoes that are taking up space in the closet that we could probably get some cash for, right? Men, ties, I don't know, hair pieces. Is that a thing? I don't know. Do we sell hair pieces on consignment? Probably not, okay? However, check it out, because I really think that if you're into that sort of thing, you could make some extra cash on things that are just lying around the house. Anyways, now there also are a bunch of other consignment apps. You can sell household goods, sporting goods. So Poshmark will just kind of start and lead the way to maybe some other consignment apps that you find, which are also really great ideas to making some extra cash. Now here's a bonus way. Yes, I love to over deliver. So I thought of this because I use this app as well, and it's a really great way to make some extra money. Rover. So if you love animals, of course, and only if you love animals, don't do this if you don't, okay? Spare the animals. But if you love dogs, if you love cats, you can put your pet sitting services on Rover. And you can just do, if you want, just dog walking. You can do overnight visits. Either they come into your home or you go into their home. By the way, I was able to find both of my pet sitters, which we totally love, on this app Rover, and she comes and she stays the entire week or weekend, however long that we're gone, in our home with our animals. So she also gets to experience a really nice house for a few nights, and we actually pay them very well, and they actually make really good income. And one of the girls also has an internet business and she works from home. So she's double dipping. She brings her work over to the house while she's pet sitting. She does her work. She's getting paid for pet sitting. She's getting paid for her business as well. Absolutely brilliant. All right, and if you loved these 6 ways to earn some extra money, then please pick up my 25 ways. Let's add to this list so that you can find something that's perfect for you and your family. And heck, you might even find a new career path somewhere in there. You never know. So I've got my 25 ways to earn some extra money from home. In the resources section, all you need to do is go to TanyaAliza.com/233. I'll leave a link for you. It'll take you to the blog post underneath this video on the blog, big yellow button, click it, and you'll get access to this week's freebie that we put together for you. My wheels just kept going. So go check out what I've come up with for you, and hopefully, with all of these great ideas, you never have a moment where you say, I can't afford that, or I can't do this, or we don't have this money. There are so many different resources out there. You just need to be resourceful. There's never a lack of resources in your world. There's always just a lack of resourcefulness that sometimes happens, right? Okay, guys, it is time for our champagne moment highlight of the week. This is where we take one of your comments that you leave for us anywhere, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, wherever we find you or you find us, and you let me know how you're enjoying my trainings and how they are specifically helping you in your business and or life. We like to feature you each week. We pick one lucky comment winner. We highlight you. We link to your social media, giving you exposure through my audience, which is obviously amazing. Now, this week's champagne moment highlight of the week goes out to Erica McKnight, and she left this comment on my Instagram. She says, Tanya's training has shaved years off my learning curve. She is one of the best trainers in the industry. She always over delivers and has a way of giving you exactly what you're looking for when you need it most. I highly recommend you check her out. And she leaves me a bunch of really nice, awesome emojis after that string of amazing words that you put together. Erica, thank you so much. Like, we can't do what we do without you and all of what you provide in our world as well. So I'm really glad that the training and everything that we do is helping you in your life in business. why we do what we do. So did you get some value out of today's episode? I truly hope that you did. Now, if you know anybody else that would love these money-making ideas and tips, please share this video training with them. If you've ever had somebody tell you, I can't afford it, I don't have the money, this would be a really, really good episode to save and share it with your people to help them in their world as well. If you're not already subscribed, get notified so you don't miss an episode. We release a new training episode and free resource for you and your business each and every week. And I will see you next week on Tanya Aliza TV.